One is Bangalore, Joe Tizard. 2, Iorana, Roddy Green. 3, Lord Brex, Richard Johnson. 4, Mr. Banjo, Mick Fitzgerald. 5, Prokofiev, Tony Dobbin. Number 6, Romero, Carl Llewellyn. 7 is Tiger Grass, Andrew Thornton. And 8, Angie Maroney, Adrian Maguire. So all 8 go in this finale junior hurdle over 2 miles and half a furlong. And here with the full show betting, Angus Loughran.
And we got an odds-on favourite here, Mr. Banjo. Opened up 5-4. They've done the evens, they've done the 10-11, and it's now 5-6. Lord Brex easy to back on the course out from 9-2 to 6-1, with Romero a 9-1 chance, and Prokofiev is a 10-1 chance. And Marini 12-1, having opened up at 10-1. Iorana is 12-1. Bangalore is 12-1 out to 16-1, and Tiger Grass also a 16-1.
Yeah. Mr. Banjo, as they head off now on their journey, they jump 8 flights in all, heading towards the first, and the favourite is about 4 deep as they head to it and jumps it okay. Heading them off early is Lord Brex, one of 2 greys in the field. From the other grey on the near side, that's Tiger Grass. Just in behind them as they settle down is Iorana. Romero over on the far side, Prokofiev just in behind them, followed by Mr. Banjo in the centre, a gap to Bangalore as they head downhill now, and Angie Maroney at the tail of the field. Racing towards the stable bend, Romero on the inside, just a little bit awkward going around it, and Lord Brex is still the leader. Narrowly from Romero, who holds the inside rail. Tiger Grass is just behind them, one of the greys, as they start this stiff uphill climb towards the back. On the inside of Tiger Grass is Iorana, followed by Prokofiev, and further back in the field, third last at this stage, Mr. Banjo, followed then by Bangalore, and Angie Maroney is at the tail of the field. Heading into the back, very tightly grouped and very testing ground here at Chepstow today, but a lovely day weather-wise. The sun is out. As they head down the back, Lord Brex leads by half a length Romero, 3 parts away Iorana, then Tiger Grass the outside, and Prokofiev is just behind them as they head to the second. Further back then out wider is Mr. Banjo from Bangalore, who lost a little bit of ground at that, and Angie Maroney at the tail of the field. Continuing their journey down the back, and Lord Brex holds sway on the inside by a length and a half. To in second, another grey, Tiger Grass, and then right there in the centre is Iorana, followed by Prokofiev, and just behind them on the inside in the orange jacket, Romero. On the right, a picture just being ridden along now. Mr. Banjo is behind them with a white cap out pretty wide, not that far off the lead though from Bangalore, and a gap then to Angie Maroney. Heading down the back towards the fourth. And the leader here is still Lord Brex in the centre. Heads towards it now, jumps it okay. All lands safely. Angie Maroney wasn't that fluent at the back, but it's still Lord Brex by 2 lengths at this stage as they've jumped the 3 down the back. A long run before they reach 4 out. In second place, Mr. Banjo, the odds-on favourite. Tiger Grass being ridden along. Bangalore is now starting to loom up. Angie Maroney is just behind them as they prepare to leave the back. Iorana has lost some ground, so too has Prokofiev on the inside as they race along this sweeping bend towards home. And behind Iorana, dropping right out now, is Romero, but it's Lord Brex who leads them for home. Lord Brex on the inside from Mr. Banjo, starting to loom up in the green and white diamond sleeves now for Mick Fitzgerald, the King George winning jockey. Just behind them is Bangalore in third. Angie Maroney getting a reminder, and that quartet have now drawn clear of Prokofiev. Iorana's run his race, and then Tiger Grass dropping out with Romero. 4 furlongs left to travel and 4 to jump in the finale junior hurdle. Mr. Banjo, the odds-on favourite, strolls into the lead now from Lord Brex. Being pulled up behind them is Tiger Grass. In third place is Bangalore, battling on from Angie Maroney, but 3 left to jump, and he's strolling clear. Mr. Banjo comes towards it, asks for a big one and responds. Lands about 6 in front. Lord Brex made a mess of it. They're followed by Bangalore and Angie Maroney, but with 2 left to jump, this favourite going further ahead. Mick Fitzgerald, the King George winning jockey, on Mr. Banjo, made a bit of a mess of that, but still landed safely and full of running. Bangalore jumps at second, Lord Brex in third. A long gap then to the rest, but he steals a peep over the shoulder. This will win by a street. It's Mr. Banjo. He's only going to jump the last. He's 15 lengths in front, Mr. Banjo. Coming up towards the last now, heads towards it. Oh, he knocked it out of the ground, but still landed okay. Bangalore in second, third Lord Brex. A long gap gap. Prokofiev from Angie Maroney, but this strolls away with it. Very, very impressive. Mr. Banjo, Mick Fitzgerald, comes up towards the line to win it by 15 or 20 lengths. Bangalore being pushed out, gets second. Lord Brex is third. Prokofiev in fourth. A gap then to Angie Maroney from Romero. Iorana got very weary, and so too did Tiger Grass, who was last to finish. Tiger Grass, in fact, pulled up, of course. The winner is number 4, Mr. Banjo, the 11-8 on favourite. Mr. Banjo, owned by the Million in Mind Partnership 9, trained by Nicky Henderson, ridden by Mick Fitzgerald. Second is number 1, Bangalore, owned by Mike Dawson, trained by Amanda Perrott, ridden by Joe Tizard. And third is number 3, Lord Brex, owned by Terry Warner, trained by Philip Hobson, ridden by Richard Johnson. Fourth was Prokofiev.
Banjo, odds on 8 to 11 favourite. Second, number 1, Bangalore at 20 to 1. And third, number 3, Lord Brex at 7 to 1.